Welcome to the second battle report for Geeks 40k. Today we're doing Mission Crusade, standard Dawn of War deployment. The objective markers are down. There's one here in this building. There's one right in the middle of the board. There's one hidden in there. And there's two around this side. There's one in there.
My Necron army. HQs are Nemesis Zandrek, main HQ, with a royal court of one Necron Lord, Warscythe, Resorb to go with Mortals, and then an Overlord, Warscythe, Resorb, 2 armor save, and Mine Shackle Scarabs because they're funny. They're going to be sat in with 20 warriors, which are to the left. There we go, big block of 20 warriors. Oh, and the Overlord does have favour on as well to give Relentless to the warriors. And for fast attack, well, for the other troop first actually, we should have 8 Immortals in a Night Scythe, which is sat a bit thick. And then behind them we've got 3 Wraiths with the Whip Coils as well. Although it looks like one was actually broke. Oh well. And then for heavy support, 2 Annihilation Barges and a Monolith, which will probably be deep striking it.
HQ choice for the Orks, we've got Warboss on Warbike, and he's got Zagbag's Warbike upgrade. We've got the Pain Boy and Big Mech. We've got a squad of 12 boys with their truck. Got a squad of 12 shooter boys. Another squad of 12 boys with a truck. Another squad of Gretchens. Elites, we've got Knobs on bikes. Got 3 power claws, 1 big chopper with that squad. We've got another squad of Knobs over here. And then heavy support, we've got a squad of 10 looters, 3 killer cans, and 1 death dread. So deployment for the Necrons. We've got the Wraiths over here, side of the board, followed by the Warriors. HQ choice and the Annihilation Barges down here. Deployment for the Orks, we've got the Grots down here. We've got the Death Dread and the Looters ready to jump up onto this building, hopefully. Killer cans. Nice defensive line for a squad of boys in the truck. Bit of a mesh up going down here. We've got the Knobs, got the shooter boys, we've got the other trucker boys, and we got the Ork Knobs on the war bikes. On turn 1, everything's moved up. The Warriors glanced one of the hull points off the truck, and the Annihilators have glanced to death the killer cans. Turn 1, the Boxer moved up, opened fire on the Wraiths and, well, destroyed them. Truck and the big shooter inside with the boys and the big shooter on the truck took out 1 Necron warrior. Boys down here have claimed that objective. Knobs have all moved up. Truck house. Looters and the big mech are up on top of that building. They did open fire on the Annihilators but did nothing. Killer cans move around and the Grots are starting to get up towards that objective. On end of Necron shooting phase 2, the Warriors down there opened up on the bikes and the bikes took 1 wound. The Annihilator opened up over here at the bikes and with the Tesla did nothing, and with the Tesla Arc took another hull point off the truck. The Flyer again opened fire on the bikes, did nothing, and then took 1 wound on that knob there with his Tesla Arc. So Necron assault phase. On assault phase, the Warriors made it into combat. They lost 3 warriors to snapshots. In assault phase, the bikes have lost 1 and taken 1 wound. Necron warriors have lost 2. turn 2, movement and shooting. The boys have jumped out of their truck and are going to join the Nob Bikers in combat over here. The Nobs have all moved up, so they're going to try and get in combat at some point. The Looters over here open fired on one of the Annihilators there and took off 1 hull point, and the Grots have got up and have claimed that objective. End of Ork assault. End of Ork assault phase. Necron warriors and the HQ choice have lost combat miserably, ran away and got chased down and hacked apart by the war bikes. So just consolidation to do now. Turn 3, the monolith is just coming on to play. See where he's going to put it. He's going to plonk it straight there. Is it going to scatter?
7 inches back.
7 inches backwards.
Going to put it
in the building. And
then goes back an inch.
There it goes back an inch. So
It's like a skimmer basically.
yeah, it basically goes there. Necron turn 3. The monolith has jumped in there. Flyers over here opened fire on the Grots, killing 3 Grots and the Ruthhound. Warriors here jumped out and destroyed the Looters, and got to take a morale check on the Big Mac. The 2 trucks were wrecked, and the Nobs and the boys jumped out and are just here at the moment. Start of Ork turn 3, the Gretchens have ran 10 inches, so they're almost off the board edge, and the Big Mech passed his morale check. Movement and shooting phase 3. The boys over here have ran towards that objective. The boys here have all got into combat with the monolith.
All but one gets up on the warriors.
Bikes are into combat with one of the Annihilator. The Necron warriors down here did all lie down, but Bale's about to pick most of them all up.
Are you charging? You
Can't charge because they were shot at by the Big Mech. End of the Ork assault phase. The Ork Nob did nothing against the monolith, and the Ork bikers completely annihilated the Annihilator. Great. For the Necrons, the warriors that were down here have jumped back into the flyer and have zoomed off across the board. They glanced the Death Dread to pieces. The monoliths moved, shot everything into the bikes, but have only taken 1 wound. Turn 4, Big Mech open fired on the Annihilator down there and hit, but only got strength 4, so couldn't touch it. War bikes went into combat with the monolith and took off 1 hull point. Turn 5, warriors over there jumped out, killed a couple of boys, but they rallied, and the boys down here lost 4 to the monolith, but again they rallied and took 1 wound to the Nob bikes. End of Ork turn 5, moving and shooting. Nobs have gone into combat with the monolith. The boys over there opened up on the warriors but didn't do anything, and the bikes are in combat with the Annihilator. The Nobs here destroyed the monolith in close combat. The bikes took out the last remaining Annihilator. Orks win. We hold 1 objective there, 1 there, there's 1 over there, and there's 1 there as well. We got Line Breaker and we got Slay the Warlord as well. So it's 14-1. The Necrons managed to get First Blood.